We all have our stories. When we created our very first character, when we first set out into this marvellously crafted world, when we met our first e-girlfriend, and when we joined our first free company. And yet, in spite of all of this, there's one question that rings so vividly in my mind that it even keeps me up at night. Why the hell did I level a healer? Had I spent an extra 2 seconds researching these jobs, I wouldn't be locked in this hellish predicament. That I am constantly blamed for the shortcomings of my teammates, and where I'm casted to the wayside by the developers as they cater to these curebots who refuse to do any form of damage. And no, I am not angry. If only things were different. I could have been a paladin, a stout defender clad in white. A shining beacon who rushes to the aid of those in need. And it has the worst job story, by far. And is subsequently getting destroyed come patch 6.3. Paladin bros, it's not looking good. Okay, what else? I could have been a dragoon. The Azure Dragoon of Ishgard. An acrobatic force of destruction who stands tall in the face of overwhelming might. With their badass armor and their incredibly long shafts, Dragoon is a cut above the rest. And who is also getting destroyed very soon. Actually, you know what? I think I dodged a frickin' bullet! Point is, heals in this game aren't particularly interesting. I wish they were, but they are not. From a gameplay perspective, I just don't think they're well implemented, to be honest. Unless you actually like spamming buttons which have no real thought to put into them. Classic WoW is that away. The only reason you'll like healers in their current state is if FF14 is the first game you've ever played, or if you have severe brain damage. And considering I played through the entirety of A Realm Reborn to Shadowbringers as a White Mage without swapping jobs once, you already know which category I fall into. But when I first started this game, I had a decent idea of what to expect. An expansive world of grandeur, just waiting for the dashing hero to make their debut. I could have been that hero. I could have made an absolute unit of a character. But for some reason, I had to wake up one day and decide to be reasonable, and pick the cute uwu healer that appeals to my fantasies, instead of LARPing as the main character, you know, this guy. Little did I know this would end up being the second biggest mistake I could ever make, with the first one being playing the game in the first place. I'm so funny. Don't get the wrong idea. Playing a healer isn't the worst thing you can do in this game. No, that'll be playing Machinist. Oh wait, they got buffed. Shit. Okay, so playing a healer is probably the worst thing you can do in this game, and I am clearly not biased. If you wanted to fulfill your masochistic tendencies of being a Discord kitten, well, you can still have that. But if you wanted actual gameplay then, play a different game, cause you ain't gonna find that here. And if you're a newer player who's currently experiencing the thrilling gameplay of pressing one button, then I sincerely hope you find some semblance of enjoyment in this game. As I too was a naive healer who fell for the cute cat girls. But surely it gets better, right? Wrong! Tell me, if my game experience supposedly improves the more I play, then why am I still such a shitty player? That's what I thought. From the day you started playing, you already doomed your sorry ass. And so, from A Realm Reborn to Heavensward, and from Shadowbringers to Endwalker, the culmination of my character arc, the culmination of this 100-hour journey, is basically me just chucking random shit at my enemies like, bruh! Us healers just don't get any respect.